setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top, 10-9.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
They'll try to pound their way in. Dives into the end zone for the two-point conversion. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Harbour. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Flushed out of the pocket. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The corners are walked up tight. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it all right. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They take the lead with the 6.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team, true to its name, as they make the grab and get the ball. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Red Raiders are in the hurry-up.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematic.
And an empty backfield here on 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Morton. Got it in the middle, it's Virgil. Oh, a lot of space. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him.
Headed to the end zone. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey.
The sneak scores it.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harbor. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Bennett. Nice move. Creates some space. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown Gamecocks! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, it's Morton. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hudson. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football. I mean, knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Snagged in the middle. It's Deacon there to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Extra time to dial something up this 3rd down play. Wants to throw again. Got it in the middle, it's Carter. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
He's moving out of the pocket. He'll try to do it. It's a seam wide open. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
4th quarter, obviously trailing in a football game, you're going to need this dude, your quarterback, to make plays. And you got to call plays like this where it's a pass and he still takes.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, South Carolina. And they turn it into a defensive score. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points. And now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? When the first guy blocks the intended receiver, everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
inside the 15. Here's the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Back to pass, it's Morton. Quarterback adapting. He's going to run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. At the 35, he's open. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. To the air on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36.
Listen, I love when my quarterback gets outside the pocket. I got an opportunity to make a huge play. But when it's not there, now I want him to make the simple play. Throw it away. Don't take the sack. Don't take the loss of yards plays.
Got his man. At midfield, he's got room. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
And on offense right now, you're at a juncture here in the game in the fourth quarter, trailing the way you are. You can't punt anymore. Execution has got to be at a premium, and on that fourth down, they're able to hook up, move the sticks, and keep this momentum going.
He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking for a man, it's Morton. Quick completion on the out route. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Skips away from pressure. He'll throw it. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. This juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown. They need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score it.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Picked off